welcome back. This is episode 187 on the motherfucking cop. So it's episode 187 of NooBTooB, a weekly independent podcast where this week, so we are just doing a quick iPad special. So Yuzo grabbed an iPad. We thought that'd be kind of fun to show you guys, what it's like.
Yes, the iPad.
It is theoretically a future gaming platform. So we're gonna see what the state of the world is a little bit. Couple games.
Yeah, and we're talking about the iPad. We're gonna do kind of a mini episode because Tobin's probably at this point potentially still in Sweden.
Might be still in Sweden.
We don't know, enjoying his meatballs.
Yeah.
But so we're going to do something a little special. We want to go gather them all together on some of the games that we check out.
It's a mini ep. We figured you guys would prefer a brief mini ep, a little taste of our man action. the two
pad action.
The Manthers. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the point is, we figured you guys would enjoy a short episode rather than nothing. So here's the iPad.
Yes, so the iPad. So this is the thing that came out a few weeks, probably about a month ago at this point.
Yeah.
It's interesting. From a gaming perspective, I'm looking forward to this kind of shit that we can see. And we'll talk about some of the games, but like this thing is amazing.
What really impressed me is the reactivity of it, because I'm kind of used to my iPhone being a little pokey. It's like I'll try and load something and I go make a sandwich, I come back and it finishes loading, and by load something I mean my notepad. Right?
Well, dude, if you try to load Plants vs. Zombie on this game, on the iPhone, it seriously takes almost a minute.
Yeah.
And it's just dog slow.
But I mean, they're trying. They're doing what they can with the hardware they've got. Right. The iPad, on the other hand, is a monster. It slams. It's good. In terms of performance.
The graphics chip that's in here is really amazing, and some other stuff. But it's just to me, it's graphics and all this other stuff. To me, it's the interface, right?
Yeah.
So you look at the iPhone, just I can kind of see. Yeah, I'm driving by shifting the iPhone around. Yeah, I guess it's kind of. I'm tapping a couple of things for tap revenge on 3 spots.
Right.
So it's just to me a game. I never really game on the iPhone. I don't know
we have found exactly one game, I think, right? I mean, Plants vs. Zombies. Did we ever find I never found a single other game that I found compelling enough to play
more than once.
No.
Yeah, I mean, there's that one with the tilting around that was kind of like Loco Roco. That was okay.
It was okay.
But I never played it.
But do you find yourself playing it again? I mean, if I'm somewhere with a couple minutes, a lot of times I'll play a Plants vs. Zombies level. I won't play anything else.
Yeah. And to me, this, everybody says that the iPad is just an iPhone that's larger.
Right.
To me,
that's not true. It doesn't make phone calls.
Yeah, that's right. So there's a 3G in this. What the hell? But to me, it's just I don't even think it that way. I think it's like Microsoft Surface or a touchscreen in a smaller package.
And I wouldn't have believed you at first, but now that I've seen things like Scrabble's interface, I start to realize that it can become a communal surface. It can become, hey guys, let's put this down in front of us, and all of us can kind of do something on it the same way that I think Surface is interesting.
Yeah, and we're talking about social gaming. We're talking about every single board. I cannot wait until they have Carcassonne, until they have Catan.
Yeah.
So they have all these crazy German board games that we all like to play on this. So oh, by the way, look, let's play. And then we just sit down and play.
You got a couple people, you got a couple spare minutes at PAX. You throw this down, like you said, you guys can all play a board game, and then it's going to start having really interesting implications for things like when you can bring it up and have social media on there, where it's just you'll have the space to see all of somebody's Yelp updates for this area, or these other things. You can kind of mix and match and scroll around. And
stuff. The amount of data that you have available to you is crazy. But you think about all the board games, it's that's pretty easy. Everybody's going to be doing it.
Right.
But I want to start seeing shit like we saw on Surface with D&D.
Yes.
Right? When you're starting, I have my character, I'm just okay, go here, roll a dice. Right?
Yep.
I just can't even fathom. Yeah.
You could be the DM on your iPad.
My iPhone.
Your iPhone.
And I'll be send orc after Tobias.
That's right.
Right?
That's exactly right.
Oh, that
very much reminds me of things like, God, what's that one that just came out? Death by Sleep.
Death by Sleep.
There's this one game that just came out that turns out it's 2 players, and one person is playing as if they're just running around. The other person's basically
what console is it?
It's PC.
It's on PC. Okay.
But the other person's basically a DM. And they are making the game do stuff in response to the other person's actions.
So they can watch what they're doing and they need to throw shit. Ooh, that's interesting.
So you could do that sort of thing where you're playing a game and I am doing weird fucking Puppet Master shit on the iPhone.
Yeah, because you can do that. You can play multiplayer stuff where it's just guess the word that you can get really basic or really complicated. Yeah. Because the moment it's Wi-Fi, you have iPhones which are ridiculously powerful. You have this, which is a great display with this interesting interface where you're going all over the place, just
I think it's called Sleep is Death. Sleep is Death, but I'll have to check. Maybe I'll put it in the notes or something.
Because there's not that many huge games coming out.
It looks really interesting. But all these potential is there, especially with this whole having a micro pad that can then interface and control stuff.
Exactly. And so there's a couple of things that like bother me about this device. For some reason, all game developers, it's not anything to do with the device, game developers have decided that, iPhone games, 99 cents, yeah, that makes sense. We'll make a lot of money.
Yeah.
$9.99 is kind of the entry level for a lot of games.
$9.99? Like there's no
Scrabble was $10. I mean, there are a few, right? But for the most part, anything that Mirror's Edge.
Wait, which one? Mirror's Edge?
Yeah, apparently it's pretty good. $12.99.
What?
Yeah. So I'm like, really?
Jigga, please.
Yeah, and Plants vs. Zombie, $9.99. Okay, fine.
Your PopCap.
Yeah, your
we'll
PopCap.
Forgive you that.
Scrabble for $10,
yeah.
It's kind of compelling, right?
Maybe
for $10 game. But
yeah, exactly. But I'm really hoping that there's a lot more indie gamers that realize, whatever. If you go from iPhone to iPad, make it $1.99 and 99 cents. I mean, make it something reasonable. But I mean, if everything's $10, no one's going to buy it.
Yeah, and that's my worry. But the thing is, I feel that most people won't end up buying stuff, and they'll be like, "Oh fuck, okay, fine, $1.99, $2.99." Like $1.99,
the market will determine the
$2.99.
price. Right now, they're pricing it for all the rich dudes like you that are just going out and buying the shit at launch. You don't care that it costs $10. You're going to buy it.
I'm not going to pay these. I'm like, right? So the Plants vs. Zombie, thank you. Like PopCap actually gave us a code for that. The other two, I just fuck it. I got to review something, right? We got to review these other games. So.
Well, they're going for there's not much out there impulse. I think that after this, the market's going to equalize.
I hope so, because $9.99 I think is ridiculous for the kind of the amount of game that you get.
Yeah.
So
let's do a quick gameplay video.
Yeah. So Plants vs. Zombies is the first game that we're talking about. So we reviewed it. All right, so this is Plants vs. Zombies. We got it going here. Check it out. It's really beautiful.
God, that's so pretty.
Look how fast it loads compared to my my iPhone. So I think this is probably going to be one of the most perfect games. I don't know if you've actually had a chance to try it yet, but if any game actually makes sense for this, it's just look at this. It's like, oh, sorry. I can go like this. Try. Oh wait, is this working? There you go. So all you're doing is tapping.
Wow.
Just like, I'll put that over here.
It's like the perfect, because it started out on the PC where you could do it with the mouse, and now it's just, all you just do is touch.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can tell in this video, but I mean, the graphics are just absolutely beautiful on this screen. They totally amped up the resolution.
Drop this guy over here. So the animation is crystal smooth.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you can't get any better than this.
So how far have you gotten?
I've only played up to 1.4 on this one.
Yeah, okay. Didn't you beat it on PC?
I beat it on PC, and I have it on iPhone. I'm at 3.8. So now I'm replaying it again.
Yeah.
Let me just go over some of the quick features. I mean, any questions as far as overall?
No, I mean it looks awesome. I totally trust these guys to tune the crap out of this.
Yeah, and of course they'll have all the different games that you can do, but it's just ridiculous. So yeah, this game's amazing.
Awesome, Plants vs. Zombies.
So wow.
It looks so good!
I know!
It looks so good!
No, and it's just it plays like a dream. Seriously, I was sitting on the couch going like this.
Yeah.
It was... just time flew. You know, and I don't even play on an iPhone anymore because it's just so much better.
Do you find that you can carry this iPad with you pretty easily? I mean, I guess if you're carrying your man bag, you've always got it.
Yeah, so that's not a big deal since I'm also carrying a 17-inch MacBook at this point.
Right, yeah.
But actually, the weight issue more for me is I can't go like this. This, because if we're gamers, right? Play for hours. This is a lot of work.
You got to rest on.
So now I rest it on my knees. Yeah. And I feel kind of sad, but in bed. So I'm using this thing all the time. In bed, I lock the rotate screen, right? So that it's like this.
You're
sideways.
laying there on
I'm
the
like
side.
this. I'm like.
Your wife must just be like, you idiots.
Well, this is in the morning when I wake up. I'm I don't wake up, right? Yeah. So I'm I need to play something. So it's awesome. A good one. So Plants vs. Zombies, amazing game. Yeah. It's if you're going to get a game on the iPad, even if you're not, get this game.
Yeah.
Because you felt it, right?
It's awesome. I mean, that game is absolutely made for that platform. The next game, we're honestly,
Aurora Feint, right?
we weren't gonna play this video because it went poorly, but we figured, fuck it, we'll play it just to make fun of them.
Yeah. So Aurora Feint is the thing I downloaded. Check out the video.
All right.
All right. So the next one we have is Aurora Feint.
Aurora Feint. It's
from your standard match 3, but it's got a couple of interesting features.
So all right.
Oh, upside down on. I guess they don't support the moving yet.
The next iPad will have that when you have to upgrade again for another $600. Wow, that looks good.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, this is going to be huge. This game itself is actually, the game part isn't that interesting. It's also free, so it's a little hard to complain.
Why is it free?
I think they're actually going to do something where you where you get different,
Add-on packs or
add-on
something.
packs or whatever. There's a whole. So as you can see,
Shit.
let's hope that works a little better next time.
Oh no.
All right.
This is gaming in action, folks. This is what it's like to actually own an iPad. Oh shit!
Okay, so we're not going to
Should I start
review.
over? Should I just? I don't even know, man. This is
I don't know.
this is embarrassing.
I know. No. Stop. Ah! Just let me play the game.
Oh god, this is you've got first gen product, dude.
What?
Wow, great gameplay experience, guys. That was
So
fantastic.
to be honest, when I originally first played the game, it was working fine.
Yeah. So what probably happened is they've got a server somewhere that it has to be running to play.
Yeah.
And then that server's down.
Probably.
So
'Cause
that
this is a
server probably got hosed by too many connections, and now the game doesn't fucking work.
So this is a free game that they've decided to put down. Let me see. Oh, it crashed. I just want to see if it works. But they have this open social network behind it where you have to log in. It's a free game, but you cannot play unless you're online.
You have to play online, which Ubisoft has found works very well.
Oh yeah,
That's a good DRM solution.
So as you can see, this doesn't always work very well.
Right.
Hopefully they'll figure it out. And when you can try it out, it's a match 3 game. It's really interesting. Kinda for free.
Yeah.
I kind of want Bejeweled. Like you have to make Bejeweled.
Of
if it's
course,
not,
of
I should check.
course.
It might even be already.
It's probably already
Bejeweled
there.
is-
It's probably
Or
there.
actually, better yet, which one? Puzzle Quest.
Ooh, Puzzle Quest. Basically, anything that's good on a DS is going to be good on the iPad,
Yeah.
except it's going to be like they just have
And
to
beautiful.
spend the effort to amp up the graphics.
Yeah. So you know it's gonna happen.
So Aurora Feint didn't work.
Yeah. Sorry.
So next up is Scrabble. This video is very interesting. You guys are going to like the interface here.
Yeah. So check it out.
All right.
All right, we're checking out Scrabble now. This is probably one of the finest games on the iPad in terms of like production values and everything else.
Yeah.
So take a look. It's your standard Scrabble. There's a lot of different ways you can play. Play Facebook Friends. I haven't tried that yet. It's
Oh,
kind
wow.
of interesting. Local network. If you have an iPad, right?
If I did.
But I think the best concept of this is what we call party play. So if you own an iPhone, you
Yeah.
can put all your tiles on there. So let's
Which
check this
we
out.
do. So we got the iPhone party going on. So
That's right.
if you start this game,
Blah blah blah. We're actually gonna go and then
host a game.
Is there a Wi-Fi? Maybe host a game.
Oh, you turned your Wi-Fi off. Fuck.
No, I turned it back on.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
So check it out. Seeking game.
All right.
Can
So.
you find it? Join.
Yep.
Okay. Go back. Oh, so you have Tobin's iPhone.
So each one goes on the house's Wi-Fi, and you can kind of see it looking for the game, and then it goes out and finds the game, and then you can join.
Whoop. So it's me against
now-
you. We're gonna play classic style. I think.
Yeah. So now we got Toby and Yuzo.
All right. Dictionaries. Built-in dictionary in this thing too. So all right. So I think you are first. Oh wait, I'm first.
You're first.
All right. So I have to spell a word here. So what I'm gonna do? Check this out. I'm gonna spell. I can spell dirt. I can spell. Help me out here. Drift. I'll do
Yeah.
Drift. Oops.
Oh wait, you know what? I think it's my turn. Why
it's
don't you
your turn.
pick up my phone and use it?
Okay. So here's Tobin's phone. Oops. Smog. I can
Smog.
spell.
Do smog.
All right. So smog. Check this out. So I'm gonna look over here. Whoop.
Look at that. He's throwing the tiles off the iPhone onto the screen. Wait, show him rotate. So say that I'm sitting on the other side of the table. He hits rotate. Oh shit!
I'm over
The screen
here.
rotates to wherever the person is sitting. So you
And
actually.
if I wasn't sure, this dictionary too, so if I wasn't sure, and this isn't really cheating because you're just double checking,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if this word is smog a word? Oops. Smog.
So then you can type in a word, and it'll let you know if it's in the dictionary now.
Smog is valid.
So that's cool. So
then I
you
go
threw
here.
it down here, so now you can just pick those up and put them on the board.
So I'm going to put them here. Oh, I should have brought the M on the double word. I suck. 14 points.
So there you go.
Play.
So then it says that
now-
my turn's over. It goes over to your phone. So that's the basics. That's what we're looking at for Scrabble. So
This is pretty freaking awesome.
it is that.
This is
I
the
gotta-
future!
It is the future. That is actually really, really, really cool.
And it
So, I
only
mean,
costs us $1,500 to play this game.
Yeah, it is the world's most expensive game of Scrabble by far.
Holy shit.
$1,500, but very cool.
Whoa.
That blew my mind. That
Isn't that
blew
awesome?
my fucking mind. Like when you were telling me about it, you're like, "There's Scrabble on the iPad." I'm like, "Why the fuck are you telling me?" I don't care. There's
Yeah.
Scrabble on the iPad. You're like, "What if you could pull up the fucking pieces on your iPhone and then flick them onto the board?" It's like my jaw was like clunk. It's like Oh, that changes everything.
Yeah, and you actually see it in action.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel right? Because you go like this and you're like, okay, oh, what the fuck? You know, Quixotic.
Yep.
I put that on there.
Well, you can imagine everybody's holding their iPhone. Someone to throw the pieces down there, and you're gonna watch them spelling a word. You're like, oh no, you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't just spell that. You know, like it is perfect because no one's gonna carry a Scrabble board around with them.
No, hell no.
I don't know about where you guys live, but out here, everybody's got an iPhone in their pocket.
Yeah.
And all it takes is one dude with an iPad. And people are bored. Like, let's play some Scrabble.
And the iPhone app is free, so you don't have to worry about that.
That's the other thing.
Yeah, and all you do is pay $10, and it's just like, look, it's $10 for a board game that will be awesome forever.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think it's really
and they put the effort into it. Like, it doesn't feel like they rushed it. That is a polished app.
Yeah, are there the big board games that you're like would be excited about besides Scrabble? Because Scrabble's a big one for me, but beyond that, it's all the German ones and all the interesting ones.
Yeah, I mean, there's one called Weed. I mean, like, basically a lot of the it was like drug dealers battling. Like, it's kind of like it's in the German style. It's all all those games that I like are the ones kind of played on a board with cards. But I'm hoping that a lot of those show up.
Yeah, if not, I'm gonna make a fucking app for
Costa Rica. There's one called like
no, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
Puerto Rico is fun. I really like that.
Can you imagine?
That'd be great.
Yeah, especially because you can do online.
Yeah, because it's not luck-based. Like, I really don't like the Settlers of Catan style kind of luck-based model. Like,
there's a lot of strategy. But yeah, I see
there's
what you mean.
some, but I don't want to be fucking rolling dice. I'm not down with that.
Sure.
But yeah, so I mean, there's lots of potential for that.
Yeah, and when you make them online, you make it all this other stuff. It'd be great. But there's one fatal flaw in this Scrabble app, which I found out later. I haven't actually played like
What's
the full
that?
game. It doesn't retain state.
Oh, come on! That's like,
so you can't save if you're in the middle of it and you need to like hit this button.
Yeah.
You hit the button and there's no like load.
And it doesn't come back to the. That's ridiculous! That's like an essential iPhone app thing. Is it saves states so you can go do something else? That's bullshit.
So yeah.
That's bullshit.
It's kind of fucked up. They better
fix
it. And you know they can do updates really easily.
Yeah.
So hopefully they fix it. But like, come on, EA! Like seriously?
That's ridiculous.
So that's that. What do you think, man?
I think
it's
a gaming
pretty cool. Platform.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. I mean, I haven't gone out and got one yet, but the gaming platform potential, like I would be astonished if a year from now I don't own an iPad.
Dude, I'm astonished in like a month from now at this point. Like,
so I mean, there's a lot of very interesting stuff coming.
And like, if I was Nintendo and if I was the Sony with PSP, I'd actually be kind of scared.
I'd be terrified.
Because I don't know if did you see that one graph that happened where it's just like, here's the mobile gaming market, and it was like Nintendo like 80% and like PSP 15% and iPhone 5. And the next like year or 2 years after, it was like 15% of the mobile market.
Well, I mean, you imagine
like at a massive clip.
Because they're playing those fucking Facebook games.
I know.
If you can hop on your iPhone, you can take care of your stupid farm. You can do Mafia Wars. You can do whatever. They're going to do the same thing on the iPad. Like these devices are absolutely made for social media.
Absolutely. And this is almost more compelling now than DS and especially PSP with the control scheme that they have, right?
Yeah.
It's just like, it is compelling to me, especially with the board games and all the online shit that you can do. So I'm excited. Check it out.
How's the battery life so far?
Dude, it's crazy. It's like 10 plus hours.
Wow!
I was sitting on like the thing is like I just find myself using it just for web browsing. I have laptops. I have PCs on home.
But you got this in your hand.
I'm just going in like 3 hours in the morning.
Seriously,
Christ. And I'm like, holy shit! And I look 76%, and I'm like,
wow. All right, so good.
So
it sounds very good.
It's all that and more. So go check it out if you guys can get it and the games. These are the launch games, dude. In 6 months.
Yeah, there should be some badass stuff.
Very excited. So that's it for
this
this
episode. Thanks for watching. So we will be back. Are we going to do?
Yeah, I don't know. You want to? I mean, we can.
Sure. All right.
Yeah,
so that is
not
the
episode. Psych.
So each week. Oh wait, that's you.
Yes. Each week we totally forgot how to do it. It must be the one. Each week, like to feature NooBTooB on the show. Please send in your videos with funny questions, stories, or whatever.
You can also contact us toll-free at 888-233-8480. Send your files to feedback@NooBTooB.com. Also, please post them as video responses on our episodes.
Yeah, keep the videos under a minute if you want to be featured on the show.
And don't forget the yow, or I will smash your iPod with my fucking fist. So we got Dizzy Mystic with a call that has us very excited.
Yes.
He's
actually calling from an interesting continent we've never heard from before.
Hey NooBTooB, it's Dizzy Mystic from YouTube. You guys were asking about how gaming is like in other countries. I'm from Africa, Nigeria to be precise. And yeah, people are lying to the whole PlayStation thing, like PS2s, PS3s, but it's mainly FIFA and everything. Games are slightly more expensive, way fucking expensive, especially when you convert to like the currency. You have games selling for like a shitload of money, so like most of the time she's just bootlegged and everything. But yeah, people practically game everywhere, even all the way down in Africa. And I don't know, it's practically the same as America. They play the same games most of the time. But the shit that reigns supreme in Africa is FIFA. Nothing touches FIFA in Africa, man. That's like the #1 game ever in Africa. Yeah.
Nice. FIFA is
Interesting.
cricket, right?
Yeah.
I think, right?
It's dribble cricket.
Dribble cricket, that's
It's
right.
like foot cricket. So yeah, that's very interesting. I don't think we've ever gotten a voicemail from Nigeria before.
I know, definitely not Nigeria. We might have had one from South Africa.
Yeah,
Nigeria, but like
maybe.
Nigeria, like, dude, like, send us a picture of what your GameStop equivalent is.
I know. We keep
wanna
asking you guys
know.
for this. You guys just send in voicemails, but it's like if you're gaming in Nigeria,
Like,
dude,
seriously.
pick up a fucking camera,
Yeah.
even if it's your cell phone, and just record us some video. Like, here's the game store. Here's my buddies playing FIFA. Give us some footage of what it's like to game in other parts of the world because we're just used to here.
Yeah, and you can talk about it, but it's just like all I imagine is just I don't even know what I can imagine. It's
No, I
just
don't
like I've seen pictures of South Africa, like
Yeah.
I've seen District 9. So you're just thinking like Prawn's like I've got the new FIFA, just like, right?
Use those vision
That's
of
all I
any
know.
African country is District 9.
I know how far that is away from Nigeria.
Yeah.
but still, like seriously, we'd like to.
But you don't know how far the fictional world of District 9 is away from Nigeria?
No, dude, they show other parts of Johannesburg.
Yes, that's true. That's
you
true.
talking- Oh, it's
but
terrible.
thank you for the call. That's very interesting. And next up, Lapham King has a quick question about how we do game evaluations. Actually, fuck that. I'm going to do Dave. We'll save Lapham
do
King
Dave?
for
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
So Dave has a little bit of a complaint to make to us.
Hey guys, it's Dave again here. Just thought I'd like to point out that it's fucking light beer that I'm drinking because of your goddamn contest. So if nobody says they suffer for you guys, alright.
Oh, Dave.
Oh, Dave, light beer.
So here's a little secret. Some of you guys might not know this. Guinness is a diet beer.
Bullshit. How many
Seriously.
calories in it?
It's got like 110 calories or something.
No way.
It's got less calories than a Budweiser.
No way!
I shit you
It's
not.
got
Go
like
look it up.
30
Nobody's
times
gonna-
as much alcohol, too.
I know. So for some reason, Guinness is just kind of like all made up of fiber that's got no calories in it. So I don't know. I'm just
But
talking
hey,
shit. I'm just doing this.
The more you know.
Yeah. Point is, Guinness. Drink that. You'll be skinny and beautiful.
Just like all the Irish lasses.
That's right. They are beautiful.
They are beautiful.
I love all of them. So
Yes.
I think that's it.
I think that's it. That's our show for the week.
Yep. Check out our website at NooBTooB.com and participate in the forums by clicking the community tab at the top of the front page.
Yeah, and if you're watching the video on YouTube, the subscription button, I don't know. Who knows? Just click it.
God only
And
knows.
if you like the video, please click on the likes tab.
Yes.
Somewhere around Tobin's jump.
Put a thumb in my bum for NooBTooB. You're Yuzo.
I am Yuzo Watanabe, and I will never remember that.
I am Tobin Kozire. Audio engineering for NooBTooB is done by... I swear to God, I made up a name for Range that... Oh, wait, I know. It's iRange Strunk.
iRange.
And thanks for listening. We'll see you all next week. We're out.